So in this video, I think I'm just gonna work on these. They're 24 inches by 18 inches. Works on paper that have been kind of abandoned. I've been picking those up because they've been piquing my interest the last few days. I really just love the color exploration, but without any rules. So I'll talk a little bit about that. I'll talk a little bit about going back into a work. I got several on the floor already in a new process. I'll show you that. And I'll just kind of cycle through like I usually do. Because really like returning to anything in art and living is just about re-engaging the process of it all. So let's get started. Okay, so I kind of have to shoot this at an angle, but most of it's there. And so these are just some abandoned 24 inch by 18 inch works on paper, mixed media, abstract, expressive, raw, intuitive, emotional, all that jazz, you know. I love color. But I picked these up and actually I've worked into them. You could see there's a YouTube short where I was just like going back through these. So some of them are closer to being done. And then like this one's pretty close. You know, it just happens to be when you work a lot over time, you build up like a muscle memory. It's kind of like if you ever, same thing like with yoga, like working out, like your body remembers, but maybe that first time it was a little shaky and you couldn't hold yourself up, but you know what I mean? So when we're building up our muscle memory and mark, color, line, shape, and form and getting closer to the intuition and energy and emotionality inside of ourselves, you know, we're really coming into a conversation over time. Like for instance, this has probably happened, you know, I think these are probably like a year to 2 to 3 years old, who knows, because I'm always kind of in one thing and then moving to another. And last year was like I focused on making work for 2 shows, so these were kind of just abandoned in the process of that in some point. But like I'm always working, so there's like a cycle and an iteration of that itself that teaches me. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but what I'm trying to say is that I built bodies of work since 2020 in different kinds of ways, and then but I was always working like since 2015. So there's like all these little incidences that I can trace back. And but you know, I don't really count 2015 to 2018 or 2018 or 19, you know, even though 19 I started to really start to like make my way out into the wider world. But it was you know, those to me are like preliminary years, and really I'm just getting started. So that's like a good like basis and trajectory. That's almost a decade, or it is a decade. But you know, each part had its place and role to play within where I was heading, and now I'm like moving into something else entirely. And the painting and the drawing has helped me reclaim parts of myself in voice, and also like a part of me that I lost in my 20s. You know, so I'm starting to make my way back around the spiral and reclaim these things that I've lost. Which is an important story to and testimony to just the like art's potential, like at its base level, without us even having to sell it or even show it. What is it doing for ourselves, and then all those other things come after the fact. So here I am starting to work back into these works on paper, and I'm just kind of responding to what's on the surface. I'm not really shying away from color and its chroma and intensity. I like to get paints mixed from Home Depot, the BEHR Bear brand, just the flat, and use those a lot. You can have instant harmonies with when you go into the paint store, the way it's laid out. So it's that's one way around it in relation to doesn't match, but you'll often see me just using spray paint in that straight up color. So it's using what's attractive to me. I'm not really thinking so much about the rules behind it, although I do consider like contrasts and like color relationships, but I definitely like when it's clashing. It's almost like so wrong it's right. So those little things are more about when people talk about voice and style. It's like, well, don't just look for the obvious thing, like, I like nature. And I'm not knocking that, but I like nature too. And I'm inspired by the abstractions of nature all the time. But what is it about it? Like, go deeper. That's all I'm saying. What is the weird thing inside of you that you're like resisting? That's where you need to go. So the more we work on these layers and the more we uncover, in art and living, we uncover ourselves in the process of it all, which that's the great thing about art making, like without all the external things, when we're just like in the process and finding the relationships to what it means for ourselves. Like maybe blue means misery for you. I don't know, but what if you assign that color for yourself? Nobody can define your blue. You're defining it for yourself. This is like hands-on what you need to do with everything, because you'll become so free, not just in the art making, but like in how you engage your philosophy, of life, like by not turning anything away, by daring to go a little bit deeper, by thinking about the opposite. Maybe the opposite is something you've been rejecting, might be the thing you need to accept. Play with it. Don't define it until you do, And then also, after you define it, allow it to be loose. In the sense of you can change, it can change, it will change. Life and art and relationships and the way you see things, if you just let yourself breathe more into those spaces, that's where the emotionality, the intuition, and the energy and all of that is emerging. So it's all working as this system. It's really important because you find out that you're the one with the power, the words, the voice, the art, the creativity, the creation, and it's always just been up to you to just decide. So if you enjoyed this video, consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Share and like and comment. You can always purchase my artwork or donate to the channel. It helps everything keep flowing. You can donate any amount at the PayPal link below, and find my work on nataliedodonio.com. I have affordable original artworks, ranging from a very affordable price all the way up to a more expensive price. So there's like a price point for everyone, and just continue to keep creating.